Hey, it's me, Jeffrey, and today we're doing another podcast. So welcome back to the Casting Couch
Oh my
Podcast.
gosh. Okay.
Dude,
You
it's
say it, you
botched.
say it.
It's botched, dude. Anyways, welcome back to the Casting Couch Podcast, and we're here with Brian, me, Michael, Cahill, Skylar, and Tabor
Am I
Bucks.
two separate people?
I'm gonna say Brian.
Dude,
So dumb.
All right, so this is the second episode of the podcast. I am your uploader and host, Skylar Gaming. I don't give a shit. And in today's podcast, I'm here with
We're
the
doing a
same people as
podcast?
last time. Yes, we are doing a podcast.
No
Our
way.
first topic of the day is Tabor.
Fortnite.
No.
dude, no, dude.
No. It
Okay, we gotta
is
restart.
technically about Fortnite, but we're not gonna mention it because we're talking about
We just
Battle
did.
Royale. Okay, Cahill. Let me speak. So we're talking about how bad the Battle Royale genre is becoming oversaturated. So, what do you guys think of the Battle Royale genre right now?
I don't know, Tabor. What are your thoughts first?
Well, you
I'll
know,
just throw him under the bus.
well, in all honesty, I haven't played the new Warzone, Call of Duty Warzone,
That's a lie, dude.
no, I play
Ooh.
multiplayer now. Okay, I don't play Warzone anymore. I haven't played Warzone in
Holy
maybe.
shit, there's a big ass spider. Oh my god.
Okay.
Keep going,
Maybe-
guys. I'm gonna
That's
kill this
epic,
shit.
bro.
maybe like 2 weeks, I'd like to say, maybe less. I'm not totally sure. All I know is I haven't played it in a while.
Okay, but what are your thoughts?
I mean, honestly, it's not bad, but like I said, I think the genre is getting oversaturated, and with so many different. I guess one of the good thing is with so many different battle royale games, there's some variety, but at the same time, it's just, in my opinion, anyways, it's just getting oversaturated, and it's getting old. It's really the same thing over and over again. It's just drop in, grab weapons, kill people, circle gets smaller, and then you're the last one standing. You win. That's it. And yeah, thanks for the applause. Appreciate it.
Welcome.
All right. Anyone else have any
Update.
thoughts?
They're bad and
opinions?
should die and never have existed in the first place.
Ooh,
Fair
What
enough.
was the first
Socks.
battle royale game, anyways?
Minecraft Hunger
Tiny
Games?
Royale.
Shut up.
No. Stop.
Any game with a free for all.
That's true.
That's battle royale.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Is it bad to say now that I need to take a piss?
You know what?
Oh,
Go
dude,
for it.
just
go for
let
it.
it
Just mute your
release.
mic. Or
Just
not.
leave
It's
it
up
on.
to you.
Yeah,
It's
what
up
do
to
what you
you.
gotta do, man.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
That's true. The spider is still alive. It's wandering
cool.
my room now. A little terrified. Just
Maybe
kidding.
Mittens
I'm not
will
afraid
get
of
it.
spiders. Yeah, Mittens will probably kill it.
Yeah,
My thoughts
maybe.
on battle royales. I have played one battle royale ever, and that is Realm Royale, and it wasn't that good.
Please stop.
To be honest.
Game's
Uh-oh.
so bad.
I've never played Fortnite. I think I played it once and was like, that was really boring. I never play. I have Warzone, haven't played it. It looks cool, but it's a battle royale, so whatever. Didn't play Titanfall or whatever that one was called. What was that one? It was made by the people that made
Apex
Titanfall?
Legends.
Yeah, never played that.
That one's okay. Like I said, there's a lot of variety with how many games are out now, but that one's kind of that one's good, I would say. I enjoy that one. I don't play it like excessively, but at college I played it.
I know the PC
With my
community
buddies.
for that game is dead, so there's no way I'm gonna get into it.
PC community of every shooter is dead after
Hey,
a while.
not Destiny
To be
2.
honest. Yeah, we'll see, bud.
Yeah, the only one I played is Realm Royale with Sheep 2, and it wasn't bad. It wasn't.
There is
We
no
have to
connection to
emphasize-
Sheep 1
Okay,
and
you got
Sheep
me to
2.
play that one
there's
time.
there's no connection.
It wasn't. It's not a good game, but like with friends, it's kind of fun.
It's one of those games where you just play to have fun.
I won like I have like 10
shit
wins,
on the game.
so like I'm kind of good at it, but
Ooh.
I know.
Ooh.
Yeah, and subtle
Hot
flex
take.
on a game nobody plays, but it's fine. Fallout 76 Battle Royale. Yep.
What?
Yeah, that has Battle Royale.
I haven't played it, but Lance said he has 5 wins already, so.
That's not true. I feel like
It's
probably getting in
easy.
like 10 max.
He also said he
People
got in
lobbies.
with a hacker on his squad, like his second game, and won easily, so.
That
That I
doesn't
can
surprise
believe.
me.
Wasn't there like a Battlefield 5 Battle Royale?
I
There
didn't play
was.
that game.
And that flopped.
I can't wait for Halo Battle Royale.
I swear to God, if there's a Halo Battle Royale,
You know it's
I'm
gonna
gonna
dude.
stand. I'm gonna make a
It's
video
it's gonna be
criticizing
it's
Battle
gonna be an
Royale.
addition to the Master Chief collection.
Oh my god.
I really,
Please stop.
really hope you're wrong.
It's like
I do
But
too.
knowing 343 Industries, they'll probably do
it's
that.
like a Halo 4 Battle Royale too.
They remake anything using the Halo 4 engine, I'm going to puke. Like, literally.
I mean, the game looked good, but wasn't it the story that nobody liked? I didn't play any
Yeah.
Halo games.
I didn't like the gameplay either. The gameplay was terrible.
What? The fact that you can just run?
No,
Wow.
it's not that. It's just the fact that you can call in, like, shotguns and stuff and power
Uh-huh.
weapons. And that's not the point of
Did
Halo.
somebody
The point
say
of
power
Halo...
weapons? Destiny 2.
Well, okay. What I mean by power weapons is like in Halo, there are these weapons you can find around the map, like energy swords, rocket launchers, stuff like
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
And those are
Stun
power
lasers.
weapons. Yeah, exactly. Those are weapons where if you knew where they were, you'd have the advantage because if you got there first, you could get easy kills with them. But with Halo 4, they like completely changed that and were like, yeah, after a couple kills, you can just spawn it in, lol.
Like in multiplayer too.
Lol, dude.
Yeah, no, in multiplayer. And you
Oh.
can get like boosts and stuff, and it didn't make any sense.
Sounds boosted.
It was pretty lame.
Oh, my hot take is that there's like one good
Excuse
Halo
me.
game, and that's the first one. I don't really like any of the other ones. So
What about Halo Reach?
no, not really.
Remember when you and I got that for free on Xbox 360, but my internet was so bad I never
Yeah,
downloaded
We
it?
got it for free on Xbox 360, and we're gonna play it with Tabor and Sheep 3, and then they abandoned us for Black Ops 2, and I was like, I hate you.
Good thing you have Black Ops 2 for your Wii U.
I have it for the Wii U. That is true. It's really good.
I'm sorry.
I also have it on PC and Xbox 360 and PS3, but it's fine. The Wii U version's the one
Okay.
that matters.
Okay, so now that we can get back on topic.
Yeah, Jeffrey, what's
Um,
your favorite battle royale?
Well, I mean, it's whatever comes out that actually has players, I guess, and friends to play with. That's usually how things are with
None of
Battle
them.
Royales.
Yeah.
It really depends on the gameplay for me. Like if it's fun like Warzone was,
Do
then
I
I can get
fun,
by.
and do I
playing it.
have friends? If the
And
answer is no,
it's
Which it usually
it's
is.
it's in the famous words of Reggie.
if it's
If
not
it's not fun, why bother?
yeah. Thank you, Reggie.
Very
And,
You have
cool.
well-
to get back to playing Animal Crossing New
On the
Horizons
Nintendo
on the
3DS.
Nintendo Switch. Because that came out recently.
Yeah, that came out recently. Anyways, with the introduction of
Hot take. Animal Crossing's overhyped.
I mean, it kind of is. I like
Yeah.
it personally.
The
I've never
sales
played an
beg to
Animal
differ,
Crossing game.
but-
I haven't played an Animal Crossing game until New Horizons, and I really liked that. Like, just building stuff
Don't
and
get me
doing
wrong,
whatever.
it's a
I
good
remember-
game, but it was overhyped.
That's fair.
I think a lot of people just expected it to be like a I mean, it is a different game in its own right, I feel like, but it's just like, it's just, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. I lost my train of thought. I guess it's like you said, it's a bit overhyped, and people expected some features to be in there that weren't in like the 3DS version, for example, or whatever. Yeah.
the only Animal Crossing that I've managed to play is Animal Crossing Wild World for the Nintendo DS.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's
Except I
nice.
didn't really get to play it much because, you know, if your DS died or the game crashed, and then without
It's
saving,
over. It's over, dude.
it's over, dude. You get
Yeah,
fucking
that
Mr. Rossetti, and
yeah,
you're like, well,
Mr. Rossetti,
it's over,
he's like
dude.
yells at you.
He bodies you, dude.
Yeah.
All caps.
If you don't have, I didn't have good internet, so like I couldn't search anything up. I was like, so I was locked out. Thank you, Nintendo, for that
Thank
epic,
you,
cool.
thank you, Reggie.
super
Thank you.
epic feature.
Reggie, I really appreciate what you've done for me.
Anybody
And,
else have any battle royale thoughts?
Hold on,
Move on.
I have
Nope, you're
one
done,
more
Jeffrey.
thought.
You're out of here.
Dude, I was cut off. Thanks, Cahill.
I love cutting you off.
This is my final message.
Goodbye.
Anyways, Fortnite brought in something pretty neat. It was called the Battle Pass.
Oh
I'm
my
sure you've
God.
heard of it. And well,
I prefer not
as you've
to.
seen, it's kind of like you level up, do missions, level it up. And that was pretty cool, you know, spend $10, get maybe more than what you bargained for. And then that came to several other games.
To every
Literally
Basically-
every other game.
Yeah.
It fucking went to
Dude, that went to
It went to
Paladin.
Halo Master Chief Collection. I'm like, are you
Yeah.
fucking kidding me? Because
It
the
went
armor
to
system
Paladin.
for Reach
Too.
just was ruined from that. I was like, okay,
went
I'm
to
not
Auto
not
check.
doing a
So
battle
basically,
pass
what
for
I'm saying
Halo.
here is that battle passes are stupid and they shouldn't be implemented in free games or paid games. My
Yeah,
bad.
free
Like
games can
how
happen,
Black
like,
Ops
cool,
4
Whatever.
had them.
Yeah.
That was
Black
pretty
Ops
cool.
4, where you at?
Oh, wasn't there
Dude,
Blackout?
Dead
Wasn't
by
that a thing?
Daylight has a battle
Yeah.
pass.
Blackout was a thing.
Thing.
Was-
It was
Yeah,
okay.
anyways,
It got boring after a while though.
Didn't Blackout have like zombies maps in it and stuff?
It did. That was the unique thing of it. It had like zombies maps and just zombies in general, where if you killed zombies, you would get like weapons like the ray gun and stuff like that.
Whoa.
And it was cool. It was cool nods,
That's cool.
and it definitely got more attention than the zombies mode in that game did
Oh,
as
yeah.
a whole.
Everybody
But
hated Black Ops 4 zombies, from what I've heard.
yeah, I hated it too, and
Yeah.
I spent $100 on that shit.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's why I haven't bought a Call of Duty since Black Ops 3. So.
Yeah, I'm just mooching Modern Warfare off of Sheep 4.
I don't even know who you're
I don't even
talking
know
about.
who you're talking about.
I know who he's talking about.
Okay, Brian?
It's the man who crashed his car.
Oh.
Well, we're not gonna go into that. So.
Let's talk
Maybe,
about
maybe,
that.
maybe.
Let's talk
No,
about that.
no.
Topic,
We
topic.
should. We don't need drama on our second episode.
You should have wore a helmet.
Should we talk about the fact that we couldn't do podcast for like 3 days straight when we
days?
wanted to? That happened,
No.
but we're not going to talk about it.
Oh.
Anyways, next
Anyways,
topic or next opinion.
Brian, what's your favorite battle royale?
Yo, I've only played one.
Is it Fortnite?
No.
Tiny Royale.
You've never played.
Yeah.
You played Tiny Royale. What is
Well, I
Tiny
played
Royale?
it once. Played it. Wait, hold on, Skylar. I got you.
Alright.
Oh no,
I feel like I know what Tiny Royale is.
I don't.
I'll
I
just
don't
do-
want
Is
to
it
know.
like a browser game or a phone game?
You'll see. You'll see.
What,
Yes.
wasn't there a really what was the really popular one called before Fortnite?
H1Z1, PUBG.
No,
Oh.
PUBG, that one.
Oh yeah.
Was that one fun?
No.
And then
Oh, I
Um,
played PUBG actually mobile.
Yeah,
PUBG
I played the
Mobile.
mobile version too. It's okay.
I
It
played that
runs
on
better
my
than the
old phone.
Xbox One version did somehow.
Oh my god.
Like I played the Xbox One version and it ran like absolute crap. And then I played the mobile version. I'm like, okay, how did they somehow make the mobile version of a game better than the console version?
Oh, I also play Call of Duty Mobile Battle.
we've also like
Call of
probably
Duty
played
Mobile is like popular.
Minecraft survival games. What was it?
Oh,
That was probably the
Hung-
first.
Minecraft
I'd like
Hunger
to
Games?
say.
Hunger Games.
No,
Yeah,
like
Minecraft Hunger Games.
like the one that we have now. We played it before. Like the PS4 edition had
I think I know what you're talking
I
about.
have no idea.
the mini.
I have no idea.
Yeah, there's
games.
mini games. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
Whoa,
you can't just
yeah,
drop those
yeah.
bombs,
I
dude.
thought my game.
Okay. Next
Demonetized.
topic. Next topic.
All right. What do
Alright.
what do we want to talk about next?
Next topic is next gen hype and thoughts.
Okay, I'll go.
PS5 versus Xbox One X, or not Xbox One X,
Xbox
Xbox
Series
Series X. Sorry,
Ooh.
The PS5.
otherwise known
Who's
as
ready to
just
have
a
a mini
computer.
fridge?
Just a computer. The PS5.
I mean, it literally is.
better, but that's all I know.
In
PS
our opinion, we have to say
Yeah,
that.
in our
or else
opinions,
they'll get
You
triggered.
chase the games,
Nah,
not the console.
Objectively, PS5
yeah, I
is
think-
gonna be better.
Yeah.
Like, what does Halo have? Halo Infinite on Xbox Series X?
Okay, the thing
cares?
that's
Yeah,
what I
but-
want to talk about because Halo Infinite, that teaser that got shown at like E3 of last year, that's like the only piece of Halo Infinite we've seen ever. There hasn't been like any gameplay, screenshots, anything ever since that.
Yeah.
And that was last year, almost around
Jeez.
June, I'd like to say. Yeah, they haven't shown any of the game, and it's supposed to come out this holiday.
Yeah.
So
So Xbox.
I
has-
have a feeling it's
Halo.
either gonna get delayed or
Xbox
It has
Xbox has Gears
right?
of War,
But Gears isn't
and
even
Halo.
just on Xbox anymore. Gears is on.
or
PC
you
now,
can just
too.
go on PC.
Yeah, Gears is on Steam now, dude. That's how bad it's selling. They had to put it on Steam.
Yeah.
PS5.
As
's
in
gonna
the
have
from the
Bloodborne
world's
2. Bloodborne 2's
Yeah.
coming. I'm telling you guys
Ooh.
right now, it's coming.
Bloodborne 2.
Sekiro 2, it's coming. It's coming.
I don't think so.
Dark Souls 4, it's coming. It's coming. What else does Sony have? Every good game, every Final Fantasy game. Yep, it's coming. Is Final Fantasy 7
Oh,
even
they
on
don't have
Xbox?
they don't have Kingdom Hearts anymore because
Well,
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 3 was kind of a letdown.
We just have
so-
exclusives for like
no,
timed
Final
exclusives
Fantasy 7 is
for,
on that.
um,
I think all the Final Fantasies are on the Xbox now.
I believe
Like Final
SquareSoft
Fantasy
just
7 and 9.
they make them timed exclusives. So well,
Yeah.
there's that. And
Yeah, I think so.
well,
too.
Isn't Call of
yeah.
Duty with PlayStation still too?
for now.
For like exclusive stuff like add-ons and
Don't they
like
get
the
doesn't
Modern
Sony
Warfare
get
2 remastered.
maps like a month before Xbox does?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
There's
That's
no-
such a stupid
Remember-
thing, dude. That is so dumb.
I think now with Modern Warfare, I think all the maps come out at once.
But remember when
pretty
they said like
sure.
the survival mode was gonna be locked for a year?
Yeah,
whole
that
year?
was,
Is that
that
still
was
a
another
thing? I can't tell.
controversy. I don't know personally. I
I
don't,
don't
They're
know
gonna
how
make
to
it
played
Call of
the
Duty
co-op.
before then.
Who knows? COD 2020 might be postponed because all of this Ligma stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, and if it
Anyways,
does
in the-
come out,
in
then
the
it's gonna turn into Black Ops 4 2 because that game was rushed, and it should not have been released on the day it was.
So,
Yeah.
I don't like Sony's new controller. I'll say that. There's
Yeah,
Dude.
the controller's kind of
Hopefully-
weird to me.
It looks like
Hopefully they
Echo
just-
from Overwatch.
Yeah.
Shut
Yeah,
up, dude.
but
Should've
I
just
think
kept
they should have
DualShock
stuck
4.
with the black look overall because the white look it's fine in my eyes, but at the same time,
Hold on,
it
I'm trying not to say some
You-
stuff right now.
I'm just it's just
What? Dude, what? Say it, Cahill. Say it.
Say it,
I was
Michael.
about to say black
Say
is
it.
always better.
It is.
It is.
I mean, in the case of the PlayStation controller, I'm gonna have to say yes because they've
In
stuck with that.
context.
Actually,
In
they haven't
context.
stuck with that. They stuck with it since the PlayStation 2, and
Yeah,
it's just worked.
Still have my PS.
There's like other colors too. Like the PS4 has like fucking 50
I
different
have a
colors
blue
you can
one right next
customize
to
your
me.
controller. Yeah, I have a
I
blue
don't-
one too. I used to have a red one and
I don't have a
fucking-
PlayStation.
a chrome one, and then I fucking broke those two. But
Whoa,
that's
F-bomb.
besides the point. And I cussed too. We're demonetized. I'm
It's
sorry,
over,
guys,
dude.
but
Hit your desks.
We're
hey,
gonna
you
make-
said it first.
Dude, we're gonna
We've
make
been
$0
demonetized from the
off of this
beginning,
$0 video anyway.
Can you just restart?
But yeah,
Shut
I
up,
don't think
Brian.
now was the time. I don't know if it's a hint back to the PlayStation 1 because the PlayStation 1 had a gray controller. I know,
Oh,
but
Uh,
it's
that-
not gray.
that
It's just
controller was
it's just a
trash.
plain white. Yeah,
I
the
mean,
PlayStation
there's
1
still the
controller
original
was kind of
Xbox
trash.
controller,
That's-
the Duke.
One of the worst controllers of all time.
I mean,
You
when
can
when
beat
when
the
right next
when
to
Sony
the
added
N64 controller.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know what you're talking about.
that
That controller is
was
great.
Pretty bad.
Dude,
Still have no idea
Nintendo
how
was
you're supposed
on
to hold
something
it.
when they made that. What?
You need
How do you
3
hold an
hands to hold
N64
that thing.
controller?
No one knows.
But yeah, like I mean, with the PlayStation 1 controller, once they added DualShock, all the issues were pretty much alleviated. Did I say that word right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Backwards
Well-
compatibility, right? That's a thing that's happening.
Yeah, but I think with the PS5, it's only for PlayStation 4 games, which is kind of a letdown.
I am completely
But-
okay with that.
That's
Yeah.
at the same time,
That's
at
kind
least
of
it
all I could
has it.
expect.
I
the
do
same
not
time.
want
As
to
long as it,
rebuy
like,
all
just-
my games. so-
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as it's not like pushing the system past its limit, it should be fine. But I don't know if the Xbox Series X is
Dude,
going
I
to
don't
have
know.
backwards compatibility
They'll
all
probably
the way
do-
back to the original
Probably do
Xbox.
Game Pass. Like they're probably gonna try to sell that as hard as possible.
Yeah, no, they've been trying to sell that for a while. They've been like, it's on PC now. Whoa,
$1, please. It's
No way.
$1, please buy it.
$1 per month, and then it's going to be 15 after your $1 month.
Or you can just have PlayStation. It's
Man,
like,
I love
oh,
Microsoft.
They're trash.
Here, have these good PlayStation Plus exclusives.
Yeah. Oh,
Just good
PlayStation
exclusives
has
in
Uncharted
general.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, no,
is
PlayStation
Also,
has
Uncharted 4 is free
Uncharted,
for PS Plus
Spider-Man,
members.
Bloodborne. The list goes on, really.
God of
Yeah,
War.
It used to have Kingdom Hearts, but then Square was like, hey, let's put it on the Xbox.
That's whatever.
You know, fucking
Money.
I can't wait
reason.
for Switch to. I can't wait for Switch to announce their next console in 3 years.
What are you talking about? Switch has Witcher 3.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Apparently that game doesn't actually run terrible on the Switch.
I mean,
It probably isn't
Running
great, but
and
I think it gives you
looks
the
are
option
completely
to.
different.
I think it gives you the option to mess with like the graphical settings in general, so you can like tweak the performance.
but like, would you rather play Witcher 3 on Switch, where it looks like an Xbox 360 game, or even on PS4, or on a good PC? Like, there's no reason to buy Witcher 3 on Switch unless you don't have either of those things.
Dude,
Yeah,
even
unless
Overwatch
you
on
the Switch is your only
like,
console where you can
or
where it's like offering those games.
Yeah.
even Overwatch. It's like low textures.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, I'm
yeah,
sure
Overwatch
Overwatch
is on
doesn't run the
Switch.
greatest on Switch.
I-
And that came out during the whole Blizzard controversy.
Oh yeah.
Blizzard. What a great company that totally isn't inconsistent or anything.
That's not a topic on this
Team
podcast.
Fight
though. Maybe
Tactics?
next one. That's not a topic either. Maybe we'll save that for the next
Next
one.
podcast.
Mobile
Are
games.
we?
Worst game companies. Tune in.
That's a topic.
Oh, there it is. There it is. He said it.
Brian,
Oh, yeah?
are you gonna get a next gen console?
Probably not.
All right. There's that.
There's his answer. I mean,
All right.
That was a
Okay,
really
we'll
good
go
answer,
through with
dude.
everybody. Tabor, do you plan on getting a next gen console?
I don't personally know yet because I kind of want to get a PC because
Because obviously.
I'm a PC Master Race, but it's like I mean I've played on PC when I was when I was like in middle school to high school. I still play like PlayStation and stuff because that's like if I want to run high quality games, I have to use a PlayStation. Like
Because you
obviously
just have a
Modern Warfare
regular
is not going to
laptop.
run on my laptop in
Yeah.
2012. It's just not how it works. But yeah, if I get a job this summer, if all this Ligma stuff goes away, I'll save up for a computer and get that. But if I had to get a next gen console, it would definitely be the PS5 just because of all the exclusives.
Yeah.
That's like the only reason I would get a PlayStation in general. It's just the exclusives.
Jeffrey?
Well, I plan on it. Definitely not gonna buy one off like eBay and get
A used one?
a used one that has a broken fan. Basically, that was a fun era of my life. But I do plan on getting like a PS5 exclusives.
Yeah.
Love games. Not much of a fan of Halo, but I love games.
Yep, I agree.
And yeah.
Games are pretty cool.
Also, in the words of Mr. Donkey, Xbox is a console that you get because friends have it.
Yeah, that's the
That's
only
That's
reason
true.
to get an Xbox.
That's why
Yeah.
most people have Xboxes, is because they think it's the console you have to get to play with your friends, but that's not true.
Especially
That's
now
not really
with
the case anymore,
cross-platform
but yeah.
too. Like, there's no reason. to
Yeah,
get an
with
Xbox
cross-platform,
anymore.
there's really no reason. Yeah,
Whether we
exactly.
wanted it or not, Fortnite pushed cross-platform.
Yeah, freaking Call of Duty is platform or cross-platform. I play with Sheep 3, I think it was. I play with Sheep 3 all the time on that, and we play
Oh,
Search and
man.
Destroy and shit on kids.
I'm not gonna remember who any sheeps are.
Yeah, I don't know. These are just different animals, but
Just
whatever.
put it.
Is Sheep 3 just the car crash?
No, Sheep 3
I
is
thought
not
that
the
was
car crash.
sheep.
Oh
I
my
think
god,
that's sheep
whatever,
4.
guys. For me, I will get a PS5 if everybody else does, basically. Like, if Jeffrey has one, I'll buy one so I can play with Jeffrey.
Yeah, we'll just
But
play
only
Bloodborne
Jeffrey.
2.
Yeah, I mean, or yeah, that's about it. And if like a really good game, like if Bloodborne 2 is on the PS5, I will buy a PS5 just for Bloodborne 2. It's like straight up, that game is too good to not have a PS5 for. All right, Cahill.
I mean, maybe, but I'm
Nintendo
mostly
Switch 2.
wanting to get. I'm mostly wanting to get a PC, a better
Yeah.
PC,
Mm-hmm.
and with
Yeah.
the whole Trump money thing, probably gonna be able to soon.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can play
see.
Minecraft in 4K, baby.
Mm.
That's how
Wasn't
I
that,
play.
like,
It's beautiful.
A thing for
Oh yeah,
Xbox.
Minecraft 4K
They were showing
edition
off-
on Xbox.
They were
4K
showing off their
with
4K
Minecraft.
texture pack, and then it got delayed, or it got canceled, I think,
It's so
actually,
bad.
from what I read.
Bro, they like opened E3 with that. 4K, Minecraft 4K, 4K resolution.
4K FPS.
Yeah, no,
Terraria in 4K.
I think they either canceled it or they delayed it indefinitely, which means
4K,
for a really long
60
time.
FPS.
Or it's never coming out.
It's
Just
not.
like how The Last of Us Part 2 got delayed.
Whoa,
I'm
dude.
not
Yeah.
upset about that at all.
I'm
Last of
upset
Us
about
2
that
is
as
real is released in real life, but the game is
But it's
delayed.
canceled.
Yeah, we think we're good on that topic, boys?
I think
Next
so.
topic.
I think it's time
Sure.
for an ad break.
Oh.
It's all the way down there. What do you mean?
Shut up, dude. You don't understand how ad breaks work.
Oh yeah, that was me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you.
This video is sponsored
Ness.
by Ness and Sans. Yeah.
Amiibo.
Please help. They're forcing me to do this. I don't want this. I
Whoa,
wasn't ready.
okay,
No,
back- alright, dude.
Whoa,
Back to the
whoa,
podcast.
We're not
Back to the
forcing
podcast.
anyone.
This video is sponsored by Goldfish.
Diet Coke.
Wow, we got
This
a lot of
video,
sponsors for this episode.
We're
Let's go.
sponsored by Powerade.
I actually have two things of Powerade right next to me, so
Okay.
Yeah, we're supposed to say that Powerade's apparently better.
It's not. It's not.
Better
I
than what?
agree.
Goodbye, sponsor.
we're never getting sponsored by Powerade again, I guess, dude.
Yeah.
We're up.
Well, that
Alright,
sucks.
next topic. Brian, introduce it.
So next topic is Game of the Year.
For
Minecraft.
2019.
I hope
And this year?
2019 or 2020 so far?
Both,
Well, it says
both,
so
so
far.
far.
Both.
We can
Yeah.
do both.
we can start with 2019. That'll be easier since we.
Who was?
Yeah.
Someone just tried to call me. And then they immediately canceled it.
I forgot what games came out in 2019 at this point. There's just too much.
Was God of War 2019?
I think
Yeah.
that was 2018.
Shit.
It was released with Breath of the Wild, I believe.
Yo, Breath of the Wild.
Yo, Kiss.
For me, this is a pretty easy choice. I'll give my top 3. That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go number 3, Sekiro, because it's really good, but I just like 2 other games more.
Wait, you like what? Your voice cut out.
Sekiro?
Oh. Yeah.
And then
Sorry, what was that?
Okay. And then Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order was actually really fun. I really like that game.
Mhm.
And then my game of 2019, game of the year, is not
Is
Super,
it Super Mario Brothers?
2.
Okay.
I knew someone was gonna say it. It's it would be Fire Emblem Three Houses for me. That game was amazing.
Was that released in 2019?
Yep. I played through it 2 times. I need to do the 3rd playthrough soon. But that game was amazing. I love that game. Alright, somebody else.
That's pretty cool. Tabor?
Oh, it's me next.
Cahill?
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Hold on.
Why don't you go ahead, Cahill? I have to
Oh,
remember.
I wasn't.
stuff.
Okay.
I think I know what
my
game of the
top-
year is gonna be.
My top 3. That's a tough one. I mean, I've only been playing Switch stuff, but I guess.
Are we talking about top 3?
If you don't have 3, then you just pick one.
Okay. My game of the year of 2019 that I played would probably be Xenoblade Chronicles.
Let's
2?
go.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's a pretty fun game. I have like 300 hours in that game.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. I played it way too much. But hey, that's just a theory.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, no.
Game.
Okay. Tabor.
Tabor?
Okay, hold on. I'm getting up my PS4 library right now because I know some of the games I played last year that were really good were from that.
Spoiler alert, Tabor's game of the year is Resident Evil 2. There's no way it's not.
I mean, it's hard because it's a tie between that and Persona 5 because I did play that last year and I really liked Persona 5.
Yeah. Same here. I actually finished my playthrough of it. for like
I
a year.
finished my playthrough of it too.
Wow.
What
Right.
else we got?
Stupid.
Last year, number 3. This is probably an old pick, but I'm gonna have to go with Skyrim because I played a shit ton of Skyrim, and I was like, that's okay. It's not good, but it's okay.
Oh my
So it's my
God.
number 3.
All right.
What else was there? Yeah. Okay, I'll go number 2 as Dark Souls 1 because I beat that last year and I really liked that. And then number 1 is a tie between Resident Evil 2 and Persona 5. If I had to go, because for Resident Evil 2, really, I beat it in 2020. So technically, game of the year so far for me in 2020 was Resident Evil 2 because I played that a shit ton in 2020. But I did play it in 2019 too. Yeah. Between those two for me.
All right. Jeffrey, are you ready?
Oh yeah. So I believe in 2019 I finished playing Persona 5. Great game. Spent over 100 hours on it, but that's easy for people who play RPGs.
Oh yeah.
And then I also liked playing Red Dead Redemption 2. That was a quality game.
Forgot that came out.
Came out, and that was pretty neat. I can't remember what else I played.
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
So.
That's why I had to turn on my PS4 and remember.
Oh wait, I played Kingdom Hearts 3 a bunch. That was something that happened.
Leaving Sekiro off your list?
Oh, I didn't really get to...
Sekiro did
Sekiro?
win Game of the Year. The world voted.
Yeah.
Game's hard.
Sadly enough, okay. You might be disappointed, Skylar, but if I can't play with friends, what's the point? Unless it's an RPG like Persona. But other than that,
It's
Yeah.
alright. I understand, dude. You got things to do. You gotta let Jimmy
it sucks to
beat
suck.
you up. Brian, Game of the Year 2019.
Yeah.
Smash 4
I think-
for the 3DS.
That's 2020.
No. I think last year I really liked Detroit Become Human.
Oh yeah. I forgot
always
that
forget
I
that
have
game
that
exists.
game on my PlayStation library.
I
'cause
felt
it was
really
a free
connected to
PlayStation.
it.
Fair enough.
That's cool.
I haven't played it, but I do have it, so I will get around to it now that you have said that it's good enough to be Game of the Year. Favorite game you've played so far this year? Anybody can go.
Persona 5 Royal.
That's
Yeah, it was gonna be. It's the same thing for me as 2019. It's either gonna be Persona 5 Royal or it's gonna be Resident Evil 2 because I did play that a lot in 2020
Mhm.
and I
Now,
enjoyed
the
that.
thing is that Persona 5 Royal is basically Persona 5,
But just like updated.
but better.
Yeah, better.
Okay.
But if I had to say like multiplayer wise, I'd probably say I would say Destiny 2. Destiny 2.
Let's go.
It made a comeback for sure. It's in a bad state now,
It's
but
so
like
bad,
last
dude.
year, yeah, it's in a bad state now. But like last year and a little bit earlier this year, it was a really fun game. They really made good changes with it that I agree with. Except this new season, they did not make good changes, which is why I'm not playing it.
Don't even get me
currently.
started, dude. I'm basically a
That could be an
Destiny 2
entire
YouTuber,
topic in
dude.
itself.
This is ridiculous. For me,
Well, it's in a very bad state right now.
2020 Game of the Year so far. I'm gonna put Destiny 2 in there just because it's the game I've played the most this year for sure. I've
Yeah.
too many hours on Destiny 2. Basically all I do with my life. And
It's true.
it is true. And then I haven't really played anything else in 2020 specifically. But so Dark Souls 2. I guess I'll just pick Dark Souls 2. Because I got that a couple days ago and I'm replaying it again. And I beat it on PS4. Now I'm gonna beat it on PC, and it's a good game.
Nice.
Righteous.
Mine would have to be
Oh.
Smash 4 with the 3DS.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna
What?
say that.
Oh god.
Brian, who's your favorite character in Smash 4 for the 3DS?
Ganon.
Ganon, dude. The worst character in the game, but he's Brian's favorite character. I respect it, dude. I respect it.
Low tier main.
Low tier god up in here.
It's the way to go.
Yeah.
Not the player, but just.
I guess mine currently would probably be Disgaea 4 because I've been playing it a lot lately. But next month,
Yeah.
Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition.
Oh.
Already pre-purchased that.
Is it on only on Switch?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'll probably get it. I have it on 3DS, but the 3DS really holds that game back, I feel like.
Oh, they're fixing so much and they're making it so much better.
Okay, good. Alright, I'll get it then, probably.
Like, they're including some HUDs from the second game that were really good.
I hope Rex is in this definitive edition.
Could be in the epilogue.
Like the dinosaur
Yeah, like the dinosaur.
from Toy Story.
There's theories about the epilogue connecting the first and second game, and I'm just like, I just want to play it.
Alright. I think.
Maybe there'll be a DLC.
Ooh, the Rex DLC. It's just a me.
Yeah, like in Xenoblade 2, where they have the Shulk DLC.
Oh, dude. I hate Shulk. Don't even get me started.
Bruh.
His game, like in game, he's cool, but in Smash, I hate him. He's awful. He has the worst windscreen in the game. He has like bug eyes, dude. It's disgusting.
That's true. Okay, well, I'm gonna mute for a little bit
Alright, dude.
while you guys talk.
I think we should move on. I cannot see the list in front of me, but I just think it's a great time for viewer questions.
That
Okay.
is not the order, but
Dude,
Yeah.
it's just a great,
It is
it's just a
certainly.
great time for it, dude. I can feel
It's gonna
it
be
in
a
my
joke in the
bones.
podcast. That is not. Brian, just saying that is not next on the list.
So,
Okay,
take us away, dude.
I made another Instagram. Well, it didn't get as many questions, but we also had a question from last Thursday.
Mhm.
So, let me see if first question. So the first question was from Ashley Hansen, which I know her. She's a Craig girl.
Shout out
she
Ashley
met me.
Hansen. She met him.
She met me.
She met him.
Like Chris Hansen, Dateline NBC.
Yes.
Kind of, yeah. but I met her. I think it was junior year and yeah, we met because she was interested in my music, and that's
Michael said
that's what the
poggers.
question is about. It
Shout
asks,
out Minor Music.
can we expect anything new from DDT? And the answer is maybe.
Maybe.
No.
Maybe
Minor
not.
Music
So at the same
is taken
time,
over.
Minor Music come back in 2020. I'll remake the channel because I totally didn't delete it.
Alright.
And then next question. So we got it from David's Killer Bread, also known
shout out
as
Dave, dude.
Wavid Dilcock.
Shout out my
And
man.
It says his question is, does 20 inches slow you down?
Oh my
And
god.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. No, it doesn't.
Oh.
If anything, it makes him faster.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I always have people telling me, I'm always
It
like,
kind of
no,
looks like
are you
a
ready for
propeller.
this race? I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. And then they're like, make sure to use your third leg. I'm like, okay. Thanks, guys.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so no, it doesn't slow me down. And next question from Jordan D. Alaska, otherwise known as
Shout out
Jordan.
Jordan. Best
He
spotter
says,
in the nation.
what he says, what does BDT stand
Oh my
for,
God.
and where can I watch/listen to said podcast?
Let's go.
Well, I
What does it
used to
stand for,
say in
Tabor?
high school in front of teachers, I used to say, they're like, what does BDT stand for? And I used to say Big Dog Tabor. And
Yeah,
now
that's
that
why.
I think about it, that is not any better than Big Dick Tabor, believe it or not, because you're going to know what it means regardless. So that didn't really go well at all. But
It actually
I
stands
mean-
for
Dish it to the dog.
big boy Trevor. Shout out Trevor
yeah,
Dean.
shout out Trevor Dean. Listen to his new song on SoundCloud. But yeah, next question.
Whoa, dude, where do you find the podcast? Come on, man.
Oh, my bad.
Skyrock Gaming.
Yeah, you find it at the channel you're currently watching right now, Skyrock
Oh my
Gaming.
God.
If you haven't
Wait.
found it by now, I'm sorry, but
He's
this is
asking a
like
question
this is
for
like
the
some fourth
podcast that
wall
he's
shit.
listening to.
Dude, it's been on your profile.
Just check out
Just
Yeah,
David's
it's on.
bio.
Yeah,
check out
it's in my.
bio.
It's in my. Yeah,
check
it's
out
in my
Jeffrey's
bio.
bio. Check out
It's not in my
Brian's
bio.
Put
I
it
will
in your
never change my bio.
I'll put it in the bio. I'll put
Let's
it.
go.
I'll do it.
All right, next
So
question.
next question is by
Swear to God,
Liam.
they're all
Shout out
about
Liam.
BDT.
Oh no.
And his question is, how big is PP? they're all about my dick at this point. It's like they're not even like.
Dude, 20 inches.
We should. This
Next
segment should
question.
just be called Tabor's fucking penis, because at
Whoa,
this
the
point,
F-bomb.
that's all they're about.
Dude, we're already
So at this point, I'm going to answer that my PP is 20
20
inches.
inches. We're over.
Soft,
Next
right?
question.
Plus or minus like a couple inches. 'cause, I haven't
Wait, is
measured
that
in a while.
soft?
18
Plus or
inches.
minus, dude?
Yeah, it is soft. It is.
Oh my God. Next question.
Okay, next
These are
question
worse
is
than
by.
Dominic's questions, man.
They really are.
Next
At least
question
Dom's
is.
question had like some depth.
Next question is by Got Lattice 685, otherwise
Shout out
known
Got
as
Lattice.
Michael, who is in the call right now.
But he's muted.
In the podcast, but he's muted. And his question is, why is Lance not in this podcast? And the simple answer is he probably doesn't want to be in the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about
Did we
it.
get permission to use his name?
He doesn't
I
care.
mean, it was part of the question, so I mean,
Yeah.
there's nothing I could have done. I could have called him Sheep 5, but then no one would have known what I was talking about.
If you guys want Lance in the podcast, comment down below. I think I can trick him
Or
into
bully
it.
Lance, either one.
We
Don't
could get him
bully
as a guest, maybe.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't think he'll be like a permanent part of our podcast. Unless he wanted to be. I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably not. He'd probably just be there more than anything. But
Next
yeah, wait, what's
question.
next question? My phone
You
turned off.
have the
Oh,
question.
it's by Claudia Beltran. Shout out Claudia. She's somebody I know from college.
Shout
And
out.
she
If it's about BDT,
said,
I
Brennan
swear
wants to
God.
know if you're excited for next semester at Clarkson.
Good
And
luck, dude.
I would say, yeah, I mean, I am excited for next semester, but I don't know if there's going to be a next semester with all this Ligma stuff going on.
Online next semester, baby. Let's go.
But I mean, Brennan is my roommate next semester, so yeah, I'm excited.
Wow.
And that's it for all the questions.
Wow.
Little shorter than last time, but yeah.
Viewers, send some better questions.
Yeah. We need more questions.
Follow at Baber-Tuxton on Instagram.
Follow at Baber Tuxton on Instagram, at Baber Tuxton on
No,
Twitter, at
no,
Baber Tuxton
next-
on
next-
YouTube,
next
at
segment,
Baber
next
Tuxton
segment,
on
next
PlayStation.
Segment is favorite video game.
Favorite
I
video
feel
I
like
thought it was
that
ad break.
Oh my god.
No.
No, we already did it because Skylar went out of order.
Shut up, dude.
I
How long have we been
Okay.
recording? Anybody know when we started?
don't know.
Since
I feel like it's been a long
9:20, we've been recording about 40
time.
minutes.
I don't
Alright.
think it's 9:20. That sounds
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
too soon.
Well,
Ish.
we can
I
do
feel
one
like
more
we started-
segment and we'll just see how long it takes us.
Yeah, we only have like one more segment, anyways. We only have two more after, or we only have two and more
let's
in
let's
general.
skip favorite game and we can all tell a middle school
Mhm.
story. How about that?
Yeah, that's fine.
This is what the viewers want to hear: is the middle school stories.
Oh man, I
anyone
have to
have
remember
one?
some.
In mind,
thing I'm
automatic.
come back
Tabor,
just
take it
for
away.
this.
Yeah, Cahill's back,
Also-
baby.
I have an idea. Why don't we make an Instagram for this podcast?
That's, well, the thing with that, I'm not against it, but the thing with that is the group Instagrams tend to not always work out
Dude, I don't.
because.
You guys can run it. I don't
We-
care. Take it.
I mean, I'd be down for it, but I don't know
Like a
if we'd
Twitter,
get any like
Instagram?
track. No, not a Twitter. No one's gonna care about Twitter.
Twitter?
Everybody has it.
If you've ever been to Twitter, go back.
I have a
Just
Twitter,
don't go to
bro.
Twitter.
I have a whole
I'm not-
18 followers, bro.
I don't have a Twitter.
I have
so-
a whole
I don't have a
118
Twitter.
followers.
Dude, I wish there was
A whole
chili right
100
now.
above. But yeah. So what was the next? Oh yeah, middle school stories. God, let me think.
Chess club?
Oh yeah, we can do that one.
You
I was,
took it on
I was thinking
Johnny's?
about I was thinking the 8th grade picnic for some reason because I feel like something
Oh.
happened there.
I wasn't
I
there
don't
for that
remember.
one.
Sheep probably got
I-
beat up again. No, I don't really know.
Probably.
Speaking of sheep,
I'll just
speaking of
stick with
sheep,
chess. I'll just stick with chess club. So, who's laughing now? Yes, I was in the chess club. If you don't know what that is, shout out Todd Howard, developer of
Fallout 76.
Fallout
The best game
76,
ever
otherwise
made.
known as the worst game ever made. But so yeah, we were in the chess club. There was a lot actually involving chess during those times.
I
We
was
went
ranked
to chess
number
club.
one. I was ranked number one. Want you guys all
How
to
do you
know.
get only
Yeah,
fourth
for like
place?
5
I was also
minutes,
ranked
and then
number
you got
one.
destroyed by Brian afterwards. I think I
We
took
all
a
got
picture on
destroyed
my
by him.
iPad.
All right, Tabor.
Yeah,
I
Bryant-
destroyed
Bryant
you
went
in tournament,
hard
you
on
nerd.
that.
I made Tabor
Hey, I
rage
got,
quit
I
in
have
tournament,
a
dude.
trophy. Okay,
So
I
do-
have 2 trophies.
so do I,
Well,
bro.
you don't have any trophies.
I have a
Nah.
trophy.
Fourth
Yeah,
place?
4th place
No,
trophy.
I literally.
Oh,
It is in my hands
oh.
right now. I have a trophy.
You know what? My 2 are in my hands right now.
Yo.
2014
air-
championships right there.
Compressed
My
air.
my 3 are in storage.
Whatever, dude. This is why I don't want to talk about chess. You guys are mean to me.
I was Tabor.
I was ranked. Tabor, were you ever ranked number one? Did you ever beat Mr. Allison?
No, I did not. I remember getting 3rd, I think, at best, but that was
I
it.
remember beating
because
Mr.
I think it
Allison.
went either Bryant or Mr. Allison in first, and then either both of them in second, and then I was 3rd one.
I was
And
ranked
then
number one.
I got
beat
knocked
Mr.
off.
Allison, and then the second I beat him, Bryant said, "Hey, let's play." And I was like, "Whoa, dude." He was like, "Ladder
like,
match,
"No."
ladder match," and I was like, "No, dude, I gotta go home, dude. I'm tired. I peed my pants. I gotta get out of here, dude."
No
Yeah,
jump.
no.
And then he
But anyway,
kept
so-
asking me, and then he beat me, but it was fun.
So,
Yeah,
anyways, with
I know
the
that
chess
feeling.
club, eventually it started to get a little boring. It was
And
the same thing
toxic.
over and over again. Yeah, and it started to get toxic too because we always wanted to like challenge each other for number one, and it eventually got to us saying not so nice things whenever we lost. But Eventually, we just got bored and we're like, you know what? Why don't we go to?
Let's go play video games again.
It
Well,
wasn't even that.
No, but
Slender.
So we said to go down to the track, and during that time,
Well, no,
we
we played one game, so we kept
yeah,
our place.
exactly. It got to a point, so I'll explain. So we go to chess club, and we would play like a game maybe because we had to play a game for attendance, and then we would immediately leave to go to the track, which by our track there was a little trail called the Path of Hope, and we just before it wasn't overgrown with bushes everywhere, we would play this version of hide and seek called Slender, where you could stop the seeker at least once a game, I think it was, or whatever. It was more like hide and seek, if anything, but we just liked Slender because
We were edgy.
who wasn't in this? Yeah, we were edgy. Who wasn't in this around middle school? But yeah, we played that a lot, and it got to the point where we weren't even really going to chess club anymore, and we were only doing after school, like every Wednesday. It turned into every Wednesday to like, yeah, every day, pretty
It
soon.
was hype, dude.
And then we got to high school, and then things changed.
Times change.
Our lives
people
got really
change, but
boring.
You just stay the same.
Cahill, do you have a fun story to tell?
A fun middle school story.
Yeah.
It's a good question. I'm trying to think. I feel like most things have been covered.
What about, did anything happen at a dance?
Oh.
I told one dance story, but there's so many, dude.
There literally are.
Okay, I'll tell one. So CJ, you've seen him in the Minecraft videos. Great guy, best friend. We love him. He wore duct tape pants to a dance.
Yeah.
And
You really had to expose him like that, huh?
Hey, dude.
Dude, it's
He
hype.
Probably
rocked it,
pissed
dude.
over
He
that.
rocked it, dude.
He
It
did
was
rock
hype.
it.
So in middle school, pretty much all of us are super into Pokemon. And at this dance, sheep number whatever, and CJ had a Pokemon battle at the dance in real life, okay? And sheep number whatever used headbutt, and it actually really hurt CJ, and he ended up having to leave the dance because it hurt so bad. And
Wait, they were the Pokemon?
yeah, they were the trainers and they were the Pokemon. They were like, yo, go Pikachu, go Snorlax, and then these tackle, and it was,
Oh god.
it was over, dude. And I have the world record for most girls danced with at a single dance.
Yeah, okay.
7.
Okay,
7.
fucking
Savage.
pimp.
Beat that, nerds. Alright, that's my story.
I think I remember
you
one
beta
time
cuck.
where I think it was middle school. I think it was my first slow dance ever.
Oh.
And it was about as awkward as you could think a sixth grader dancing.
Put who it was with in the Discord. Don't say their name.
All right. So this girl, she was pretty cool. I still kind of talk to her.
I need to,
Oh.
I need to look at
Oh.
this. Keep
Yo,
it
No,
David.
well, shut up, Michael. Michael.
Oh, I know who it is. I know who it
Michael.
is. Never mind.
So, yeah, I asked her if she wanted to slow dance, and she's like, yeah, sure, because we talked quite a bit in, like, 5th grade and stuff like that, and we were still friends, so I asked her, and it was about as awkward as a slow dance as you could think. I didn't have her, like, my arms around her waist, I just mimicked what she
Nice.
did. She had her arms around my
Discord.
shoulders,
Dude, I'm
so
gonna
I had
die.
my
Please stop
arms
it.
around her shoulders. And
Wait, you both
yeah,
met
we were
shoulders?
just Yeah, we both went shoulders because I didn't know what I was fucking doing. And then I had like 5 people come up to me. And the one I remember was like, I don't remember his name exactly. I think it was Leon or something. I don't remember his
Like
name,
Leroy?
but he's
big,
just like,
tall
No,
guy?
oh man.
yeah,
Leo?
yeah.
Devin.
He
Leo?
was friends with Aiden.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
But yeah, he
I
came
also
up to
know.
us. He's like, "I'm so proud of you guys."
Oh
Like,
Wait, y'all remember? I think it was 6th grade dance. Someone wore a tux,
It's probably like
a
Lyle.
green
What?
tux. No. It was this guy that I said.
Leon?
No, I'm pretty sure it's Leo.
Did you? Like, who the? Never mind.
He's
Well,
like
that
a
sounds
taller.
I
stupid.
don't remember.
He wore a green tux.
Why a
Jesus,
green
dude.
tux? That's like actually unfashionable. No one wears a green tux except maybe the fucking Joker. That's about it. Even that's a stretch. He wears a purple tux at best. But anyways, I'm derailing. So after that, I went. I don't even. What happened after that? I don't even remember.
You probably
I
came
think
back
it
to
was
our
at a
table
table
and was
with
like,
like
yeah.
here, yeah. It was at a table with a bunch of people. It was like, here, I'll list them in the Discord, but these people, they were like, dude, what the heck were you doing? And I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing. And then they demonstrated what I did, and I was like, oh god, dude, I don't even know. And yeah, it was a pretty rough time. But these people, oh, that's not a name.
Yo, Chats. Shout out to my
Just shout out chat.
Yeah. Oh, why are you talking to them?
Honestly, remember it was a weird
Yeah,
time in
wait.
6th grade.
Tabor and Mike. Remember
What?
the regionals dance at Edgecombe?
I don't
The
think I went to
regionals
that.
dance. I don't think I
Oh,
went to that
Yeah, I
either.
don't- no, Tabor, I'm pretty sure you did. Remember they closed it down because people were dirty dancing?
God.
I don't honestly remember.
Remember that one music fest where they had to cancel dances afterwards because people got it on?
I thought it was
Oh, I
regionals.
remember that.
I thought it was
Jesus,
regions.
dude.
Oh,
No, because there was music fest. I don't know, but it was like there was the after dance, and then after that, they're like, "Yeah, we're not having dances at music fests anymore."
No, okay, I'm pretty sure
I
it was at
remember.
regions.
No, I literally remember that. I think it was junior year or something. No, I don't remember.
It was here
All
in
I
Sitka.
remember is one dance at Regions. It was Regions for pep band or for basketball or whatever. I went in the dance for like 5 minutes.
God,
I
love
walk in,
Discord.
I pay my $5.
Yeah.
I just
And then-
see
okay.
a girl grinding somebody, and I'm just like, okay, I'm out of here.
No, okay. It went on for like an hour, right? And then the I think it was Miss Lundvik got on the microphone and she was like, "People don't stop dirty dancing. We're gonna shut it down." And then it was 15 minutes later. She was like, "All right, strike 2," and then another like half hour.
Strike
Was like,
two.
strike 3.
She should
Yeah,
have
and
ended
then-
it on strike 2.
No, and then
She should have ended it on strike 1.
So now we don't have regional dances anymore because of that.
Dude, why
Or
are,
music fest
why
Like
dances.
none whatsoever.
why are band kids such horny fucks? Jesus
No,
Christ.
it was basketball players too.
I know,
the
but-
audience
yeah,
you're
but for-
referring to, Skylar. I have known some of those people for 4 years, and
I know, but you know how many I've never gone to fine arts camp or anything, but you know how many stories I've heard about fine arts camp and how hoey that place is? That is
Oh, I'm
insane.
sure. Yeah, no,
Didn't CJ go to?
Oh yeah, he did.
yeah, he did go to fine arts camp. Yeah, shout out
Oh,
CJ. I actually
Yeah,
he
shout out to
stayed at
CJ.
my house
Jumanji.
for like a month. I think I don't remember, a couple weeks.
Jeffrey, do you have a middle school story you would like to share?
I guess there's chess class. That was a time. You guys weren't there, but well,
We weren't there.
chess class was pretty fun. We went after doing a single match of chess. We'd untie each other's shoes. That was something. There was also that time I went and crawled on the tables while singing the Canadian national anthem. That was something that happened.
There's the one time in 4th grade when I got my head stuck in the chair.
That was the funniest moment of my life. He panicked so hard.
I don't even remember what I was doing in that moment.
Dude,
I
you
was
were
just like,
literally just bored in class, and you decided to see if your head would fit in. You were like, Skylar, watch this. And then you got stuck.
Yeah, that's right. I was bored in class, and I was just like, I wonder if my head can fit in this little hole, because there was always like the little hole in
Dude, you
the
started
chairs in
crying,
elementary school.
Yeah,
Dude, I did. I was stuck. I was like, bro, I can't get out.
I was laughing my
I remember.
ass off.
I remember vaguely, but I got my head in, and I couldn't get it out. And Mr. Briner was talking about like math or something, and I'm just like, my head's stuck. I can't get it out. I'm just like freaking out, and I start breaking down and crying, and everyone's laughing around me, and I'm just like, fuck, man. And then Mr. Briner's like, I don't get paid enough to deal with this.
Tabor, you were such a weird kid in school.
Yo, the
Like
bathroom?
every teacher would like knew to watch out for you.
that's partly true because
Okay,
I
Go
go
ahead.
for it, Brian. Go for it. I wasn't gonna say anything.
Okay, I vaguely remember I was I was in class and then I asked to use the restroom, and then I walk in the bathroom and I see Tabor using the urinal. He had his
Oh
pants
my god!
all the way
No,
down.
I know what to say.
He did used to pee like that in elementary school.
Dude, I did because I would never learn how to zip my pants down. I literally would pee at a urinal with my jeans all the way down to the floor, butt ass naked.
I
I
walked
didn't
in.
know.
That's
I didn't know the
alright.
etiquette, man. I was never taught it, and if I was, I just wasn't paying attention.
I
Don't
mean, if
worry,
you were paying
Tabor.
attention, then I guess you'd kind of be gay.
Don't worry, Tabor, you're not the only one.
Mm.
In elementary school, I did that once.
Yeah, I remember. I think John RC caught me too, and he was laughing. I'm like, "What's so funny?" He's like, "Why do you have your pants all the way down?" I'm like, "Isn't this what you're supposed to do?"
Okay,
'Cause
I have an
I
elementary
actually
school
didn't
story.
know.
I have an elementary
there's-
school story.
Go
So,
for it.
for all those who know, I went to elementary school in California, and there was one time I went to the bathroom, and I think it was during recess, and like 3 other people were in there using the urinal, and this one kid came up, and I did what Tabor did, pants all the way down,
You slept your ass.
and there was this one kid who came up and was looking at everybody's dicks. It was
This is
like,
elementary school.
Yo, he's
Yeah.
like, turn around.
like this is a kid that came up, and later he came up, no, I don't think it was later. It was like that. He like came up to, he was like, "Yo, this guy's dick looks like a rhino." I was so confused because I was actually an innocent child in elementary school.
You were like,
So I was like-
"What's a dick, bro? I got my pee."
got,
That's
like-
another.
no, I called it a
elementary school
private.
story I have.
Privates, dude. Let's
It,
go.
it involves Brian, but anyway, shout out to my mom. She actually just texted me TMI, dude. Because apparently she
Tabor's
heard
mom.
the whole the whole elementary school thing. So, anyways, I think it was like 5th grade. I don't remember exactly. I know Brian was there, and Brian was like making fun of me for not knowing what a vagina was.
No, that's
And I was
something
like-
Brian
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
would do.
That is definitely
He's like, "You don't know what a vagina is, bro?" I'm like, "What? I don't know. Like, I don't know what it is." 'Cause, like, I was innocent too. I didn't know anything. Yeah, that's about as far as it goes. I remember but I don't remember everyone that was in there.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
man.
I'm missing something. I have a story, fellas. So, anyways, this
Uh-oh.
is Skylar's birthday party.
Oh no.
Okay, so nothing's terrible. We have CJ, a few other people, me and Skylar. We have a tent on on what some
Oh,
people would call
oh,
a treehouse.
I remember
Some people
this.
definitely wouldn't. And then, Cahill, you were there too, weren't you?
I was there.
Yeah.
I remember.
So, anyways, we're just chilling in the treehouse with a tent.
It's like a
we're
two-person
just-
tent. We have like
We had,
there's
like-
like
We
8
had like
people
3
in
or
there.
4 people.
No, there was
Yeah, we
so
had
many,
way-
dude.
Yeah, there was
Wait.
too much for this
Because
tent.
Bryant was
And-
there too, wasn't he? Yeah.
Yeah,
I think so.
there was at least 5
He was
people.
tall.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I'm trying to go to sleep, I'm just trying to go to sleep. We did some stuff, and I'm trying to go to sleep. But, I just can't, because the simple answer is CJ is trying to show me porn.
Jeffrey's also in like 5th grade at this point.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm
my
in 5th
God.
grade. CJ's trying to show me lesbian porn. I'm just trying to
goes to
sleep.
church every week, dude. Like, Jeffrey is not ready for this kind of stuff.
At this
Did he
point, I'm just
also show you?
confused.
I'm not gonna say it obviously, but he showed him some
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
bestiality is all I'll say.
Oh no, dude. Anyways,
Oh,
once
no,
that was
bro.
over, I was like, okay, time to go to sleep. Finally. I'm like, you guys are like talking off a storm. I'm like, okay, can you guys shut the fuck up? And then they respond with, shut the fuck up, Jeffrey. We're trying to sleep. I'm like, okay, dude.
Does sound like something we would say.
And then,
Wasn't
and
there-
then
but didn't
it was bad.
Didn't
didn't
somebody
something
fart?
else happen in there?
Yeah,
Didn't
Wasn't it
Somebody
like
definitely
didn't
did.
someone say like we're all bi now or
Oh,
something?
yeah.
Ooh, that was me.
I remember
That was
that.
Jeffrey. Dude, literally all 5 of us are like snuggling, dude. The tent's so small. We were just
Were you
chilling.
on that little treehouse?
Yeah,
Or something?
dude.
Yeah.
Oh my
We
god!
put it
were.
on
So
top
because you
of
could
my
just like all
treehouse.
fall over.
Oh yeah.
One person rolls over, then it's like literally over.
Yeah, dude.
for
I
everyone.
literally asked to sleep in the middle. I'm like, I'm not rolling off this thing, dude. I'm not doing it.
I don't even remember
Yeah.
who slept where in the tent.
I think Jeffrey was on one of the ends, and then I was by CJ, and then
CJ, yeah.
yeah,
He
I
was
think I was
like-
close to Jeffrey.
yeah.
CJ was near me because
He was
he had to have shown me the lesbian porn somehow.
Yes, I remember CJ was like, "Yo, this is entry level stuff, Jeffrey. This is basic stuff right here. You think you can handle this?" Jeffrey's like, "Dude, I just want to sleep,
I
guys."
just want to sleep. I think someone farted too, and it smelled really bad.
Dude, there was no way no one farted, so
Yeah.
it was probably you, maybe.
No, I don't think it was. I think it might have been Bryant or CJ.
Hey, don't forget Aiden was there too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. God, there were way too many of us.
Yeah. The tent was so hard to set up too. God,
Yeah.
It took a
I
really
made
long
everybody
time
else
for you
set
guys
it
to
up
do.
because I did not want to do it.
Oh yeah,
don't
and
think
then
I
CJ was like
contributed.
starting a fire. We had some marshmallows.
We had a fire at my
Holy.
house, and then CJ decided to inhale smoke through like a paper because he was pretending it was a blunt, and he like started coughing super hard.
Just like if it
That
was
is
a blunt.
That is literally such a CJ thing to do. Just
Oh,
take a random
God.
piece of paper, roll it up, set it on fire, start inhaling it. He probably breathed in the fucking bleach, honestly, off of that thing. It wouldn't surprise me. Good times. Good times.
I was about to say good times.
If
Okay,
anybody
I have-
else
I have-
has stuff to
I
add,
have
then it
one
will be
more
the last
thing.
Go for it.
Okay, so this is about like one of our hangout sessions.
All right.
The whole
There were
group's
way
there.
too many of those.
We're walking around, And all of a sudden, you know, we walked a while, and then let's say sheep
Number 3.
2. I believe it was sheep 2,
Yeah, sure.
and
I don't
then
even know who you're talking
Just
about.
put it in the Discord later.
I did.
You did.
And
You did.
Oh.
he ended up getting a cramp.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
it's the funniest moment of my
Oh,
life.
it was so funny.
Oh,
We did not know he actually had a cramp.
He was in
We
so
thought he was
much pain.
joking.
He was in so
But the
much
way he acted,
Yeah,
he's like,
he was like
cramp.
laughing it off. And we were
Yeah.
like, dude, this is fucking hilarious.
We didn't know if he was serious or not. I was like, Jonah, are you being serious? Like, I can't tell.
Oh my God.
it was so bad.
Dude, it was
It
so
was actually
funny.
so bad.
Shout out
It
to
was
you.
so bad because we were all laughing. And he's just like in excruciating pain. We're just all laughing.
It's
This
because
was
of the
by
way
the
he was
roundabout,
acting. He like
so
got on the
bad.
ground and was like holding his leg.
He was like
It was
throwing
like,
it around. He's like,
And we were just walking. We weren't even doing
dude, we were
anything.
at the roundabout, dude. Everybody
Yeah.
was seeing this stuff, dude.
God, we're such
Oh.
bad people.
Dude, we make too many jokes, so we could never tell.
Yeah, we never tell if someone's being serious.
we made too many SpongeBob memes.
Oh, man.
Yeah, for all we know, that could have been a SpongeBob dance. Like, literally. The
Nah,
one where
dude,
you get...
he was
there's a
doing the
SpongeBob
Phineas and
dance where he
Ferb
gets the
one, dude.
cramps. Spins round.
Squirrels in my pants. He's doing that one.
Simp.
S to the I to the M to the P.
Are there any
Alright.
more stories?
I feel like that we should end it there. I think the podcast is
I
pretty
feel like that was a
long.
good way to end it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
So we're gonna just go in a circle.
I got a
and-
Snapchat.
Okay, don't care. We're gonna go in a circle, and we're gonna, All right. Where can we find you on the internet, Tabor?
Oh, no.
Baber Tuxton on Instagram, Baber. I'm not gonna go through it. I did earlier in the podcast. Just follow me on my Instagram at Baber Tuxton. I post questions on there for the question segment of our podcast. Please answer the questions. There's like hundreds of people that skip the fucking questions, and it's annoying because it's like, okay, you're not helping the cause, bud. But
Bruh.
yeah, other than that, it's like, yeah, just follow me on Instagram. I'll post questions there,
Jeff,
and we answer them.
where can we find you on the internet?
Find me at links.epic.stash or Velry_Jiffin Try to spell that. If you can't, that sucks.
Find me on OnlyFans.
Follow my Instagram, both those links.epic.stash. That's pretty cool. And yeah, that's me.
Brian, where can they find you on the internet?
You can find me on Instagram at Brian1221. Snapchat, same user.
Cahill.
You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and my dead YouTube channel at
Yeah.
GotLattice685. Or if you really want, you can go to my dead Twitch,
Whoa.
which is
No!
Gotti with like 6 Ys.
I should rename my Twitch to Baber Tuxton too.
Dude, just make a Mixer account as well. Just make
Oh
everything.
my god.
Ooh, follow me on Mixer as well. Wait, hang on. What is my Mixer?
Oh no. Go on. Someone else.
Alright, so this has been
Got it.
episode 2 of the
Profile.
Casting Couch Podcast.
Oh, it's the same thing. That's crazy.
Whatever, dude.
Gotti.
You can find me at Kylie.Jenner on Instagram. I am verified. Just want you guys to know. My YouTube channel is I don't know. And my Instagram is I already said that one. And that's the end of the podcast.
Oh wait, hold on.
Hey.
Follow
Shout out to
tr_ash999.
Oh yeah, follow
Yeah.
tr.ash999 for quality.
That's not right
content.
though. It's tr_.
Whatever, dude.
It
They'll
is
find
your
it.
underscore.
One last thing. If this podcast gets 1 like, I will eat chalk. That is not a false claim. I will film myself doing it.
I will
Didn't the
upload it
last
the
one get
day
at least
after
1 like?
this gets the like, bro.
Yeah, I got like.
So everybody say bye in a different language at the same time. Ready?
Sayonara.
See ya.
Adios.
Ni hao.
And peace.